Keep your head up, try and listen to your heart. Be kind always, no matter. We all grow up, and someday we'll say goodbye. So shine your light while you got one. Make the most of what you've got. Don't waste time trying to be something you're not. Fill up your head, fill up your heart, and take your shot. Don't waste time trying to be something you're not. Once found, just once, take your shot. Don't waste time trying to be something you're not. Now, fill up your head, fill up your heart, it's all we got. Don't waste time trying to be something you're not. Through your window, that's one way to see the world. Step outside and look back into, and look and listen, and you decide what to believe. Shine your light while you got one. Make the most of what you've got. Don't waste time trying to be something you're not. Fill up your head, fill up your heart, that's all we got. Don't waste time trying to be someone you're not. That's not a star, that's a satellite. Step it up. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Rideshare drivers, and to my fellow dear Rideshare riders? You know, today I was thinking about, as I wait for a ping, about how hard, it is to actually consistently bring in the money that you want to bring in. A lot of people have been, going through those situations where you got ups and downs, and especially when you're dealing with something like this where every day is uncertain in rideshare. So some days you can be great, some days you can get ping after ping after ping after ping, and other days, you're in the same place, you're doing the same thing, but not the same results. So I think about it, it's like progress. How do we make progress without feeling that we're insufficient, we have insufficient ability, we might as well just go ahead and keep on doing what we're doing. Let's not try nothing new. You know, I tried it. I tried to get successful. I tried to get it financially independent. It's never going to work. I'm going to be working until the day I die. That's the mindset that a lot of Americans, you know, may find themselves in because of the situations that they're in. And they have all these residual debts that just destroy their confidence and their abilities to be able to conquer that and move beyond that. But I know one thing right now, and I'm going to tell you, I've come to the conclusion after all of these attempts to succeed in having financial independence, which a lot of the rideshare drivers and the riders that are listening to me right now can relate to the desire. Yes, everybody has a desire to be financially independent. You know, who wouldn't? You know, oh no, I don't want to be financially independent. I want to work like a dog for the rest of my life. Come on, nobody says that. But unfortunately, we find ourselves in a rut, and that rut makes us believe that it's not possible. Here's my take. We cannot make progress in anything without dealing with the fact that we have to do it no matter what. Because here's the deal, rideshare riders and drivers, either you're in a problem, you just gone through a problem and it's finished, or there's a problem that's about to be on the way, okay? It's just the way it is. So you must learn to continue to strive, whatever your goals are, in spite of your issues, to reach your goals, right? You got to have a vision. You got to have the vision to see beyond your obstacles, you see? And I think about it. Visualization is the number one thing, because if you don't see it here, you can't manifest it here in physical reality. And not to get into too much mind information about how our brain works or whatever. I'm not going to get into a lot of technical scientific details, but I will say this. A simple thing to be able to make your dreams come to reality is to see yourself successful before you are. And that's hard to do. It really is. Even though you physically may not be it. Now, that requires a lot of mental effort. You know, close your eyes and think of the things that you will be doing once you receive the level of success you're looking for. Close your eyes and visualize it. And when the thing about it is, you know, you say, hey, can you see yourself with a team of 24,000 drivers? You know, I mean, this is like 24,000 drivers. Listen, there are hundreds of thousands. There are 2 million rideshare drivers in the U.S. alone. Can you see yourself? The fact of the matter is that you have now an opportunity to build a team of professional drivers that you have introduced through your efforts. You have introduced 24,000 drivers. And because you have 24,000 drivers in your team, see them in your list. See them driving every day. Like Uber and Lyft drivers are driving, 2 million of them all over the country every day, driving. Imagine yourself with 24,000 that you have personally been responsible for. When I say responsible, not personally introduced. You don't have to introduce but 3 people. Yet your team, who knows drivers, it will happen by osmosis. Because once the word is out, you cannot stop the word from being spread. So visualize it. Visualize, I am sitting here with a team of 24,000 drivers that I personally introduced. And you don't have to be a driver. The beautiful thing about this, you could be a rider. Sign up as an influencer, $149 for the whole year, and you have the ability to sign drivers up and build a team of them, even though you don't drive, even though you're just a rider. Number 2, affirmation. Visualization, affirmation. Affirmation. We need to own the vision. See, once we see it, now you got to claim it. It's mine. It belongs to me. It's my reality that I am manifesting. Proclaim it to the universe. I will have 24,000 drivers in my team in 1 year. Some people are going to pull it off. Visualize it so that it can be you. Because I sure enough have seen it. I've seen it happen already in my brain, in my mind. And if you can see it, you can manifest it. Say, I will have a team, a successful driving team in TRYP the company that's going to allow me to build this team in 1 year. And we will all be successful. I will be the most powerful influencer known to man in the company TRYP. Say it, own it. You see? And then you got to believe it. You see? Well, you got to believe it. Now, okay, so you proclaimed it. Now believe it. Write your satisfaction in a journal. Satisfaction journal. Once you achieve a goal, you write it in your satisfaction. I am satisfied with this because I said I was going to do it and I checked it off. That's why you have to IBA. You have to imagine first, then you build. The build is the paper. You have to write these things down. What your plan is. What's your goal? What am I going to do? What action am I going to take now that I believe? You write those goals down. I'm going to do this every day. Every day I'm going to speak to a new driver. When I am sitting in the car riding, I'm not going to just be quiet and look out the window like I used to. I'm going to say, hey, Wyman, or hey, Ralph, or hey, Charles, or hey, whatever his name is. You are going to introduce this to him because 9 times out of 10, he doesn't know about it yet. Or you're a driver and you have a passenger in your car. Hey, have you heard about the new rideshare company TRYP? Users, drivers. Users, drivers. That's the idea. It's a simple thing. Now, write it out. How are you going to do it? Take action. And then you can receive satisfaction. Satisfaction. Let's break the word down. You know, the thing about it is when you look at the word satisfaction, you know, the creators of the Latin, the creators of Latin, the language from which 1,200 root words, create 100,000 plus words in the English language. And they knew what they were doing when they were creating the English language from Latin, because you look at the words, the first 5 letters of the word satisfaction, satis. The root word means enough or sufficient. So enough or sufficient, satis. Then look at the middle of the word, fac, F-A-C, fac, which means to create, or like from pieces. Fac, from pieces, such as the manufacturing or factory, you see? And the last is shun, or action, okay? So satis, create sufficient action, accomplish our goals. We get a feeling generated by that action, you see? Because we've factored, we've created it, we did the work, we did what we're supposed to do, and then the action is what creates the satisfaction. Now, how much satisfaction do we have right now? Well, can we get more to make it happen? The amount of satisfaction we receive is directly proportionate to the action that we put in. So if we do nothing and we sit in the car and we look out the window when we know we're supposed to be talking to this driver and letting him know that there is a new company called TRYP. Or if we're driving and we decide not to mention it to the passenger so that they can download the app when it's available with your ID, with your code. You can't have satisfaction if you don't put the action that's necessary and get it going and start sharing that link and put the action forth. The bottom line is, what are we doing on a daily basis to build more satisfaction? Remember, you get no satisfaction when you do nothing, when you ignore something and you let it slide because you don't have enough confidence in yourself to make it happen. Listen, we all have the ability to create. We are co-creators with the Creator. So, with that being said, let's get that link that's in this video. Click on that link. Get a link for TRYP. Get your own referral ID. Start emailing, start texting, start talking to everybody you see, because none of them know about TRYP that it's about to drop. This company that's going to be giving 100% of the fares to the drivers. That's going to be allowing users to be able to refer other users and get 40 cents into their account every single time they ride. Forever, indefinitely. All your contacts, that can add up. And also, you as a user or passenger can even refer drivers and build a team if you're an influencer and earn residual and passive income. The drivers can also do the same. So why in the world would we ignore this? If this company is going to fill in the gaps that are missing in the rideshare industry, like providing users to have a preferred driver, so now they can drive with a driver that they feel more comfortable with, or being able to have a panic button Okay? If anything goes wrong or goes down, they can have this panic button that has a direct link to them and their location. That's an awesome thing. The panic button feature is going to be great. There's going to be new technology in this app. There's going to be new things that's going to allow TRYP to stand above the crowd and become a decent competitor. So why wouldn't we talk about this, right? So click the link, get a referral code yourself, and start sharing it before the app drops. And when the app drops, it's going to be like, Saka! All right? All right. With that being said, it's been a pleasure speaking with you all. I hope everybody has a wonderful afternoon, wonderful evening, or wonderful morning whenever you're looking at it. All right? Peace out. This is mine. I said it's mine. It's all mine. Mine. You can't have it. No. Mine.
That technology changes every 18 months. The world we live in will completely change over the next decade at even a faster pace. But it's times like these that new ideas can bring us new opportunity to a crossroads where pause or moving forward with bold new initiatives of disrupting the disruptors can happen. Now, imagine a world where a true sharing economy can exist. Imagine something bigger than a company, where anyone and everyone can benefit by simply doing the things we already do. This is TRYP, a new revolutionary rideshare technology app packed with incentives for the drivers and the riders to have the ultimate peer-to-peer experience to build the future together. TRYP rides will turn the rideshare industry upside down. Imagine being able to get a ride to anywhere and pay the lowest price possible for the ride. Imagine being able to earn rewards for every user you refer to the app and continue to be rewarded every time they use it. Now imagine being able to participate in a bold and disruptive movement, being part of building a global branded rideshare company that will change the industry. How about having the freedom to drive with TRYP on your own time and getting paid 100% of the fare every time? That's right. TRYP Rides is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity with the goal of reaching around the globe, empowering entrepreneurs to build their own business using TRYP OS platform. You too can be part of this new movement and be one of the first to capitalize on this new exciting opportunity and change your life forever. Help us shape the future and enjoy the wealth that will be created for you and your family. TRYP Rides, the way true sharing economy should be. Together, we are unstoppable.